No doubt, the English Premier League is the most popular football league in the world. If you enjoy watching football, this case study is for you. The Premier League, one of the world's most exciting sources of entertainment, was formed on February 20, 1992. Even if you are not a football enthusiast, the Apple's tale will captivate you. How the league's fancy but well-structured commercial plan has made it the most potent generator of revenue in European sport. Many causes contributed to the current state of English football. Let's explore the glorious world of English football to understand how it has become the most fascinating league in the world. Communicative advantage. Long before the introduction of digital media or anything, the English understood the importance of language-based communication in running the world. Enforcing English as the global language of business has helped their football league to be one of the most popular leagues in the world. The economics of this is very simple. As English is the most widely spoken language in the world due to its being the globally accepted international language, it was easier for them to promote the Premier League all over the globe. They got this privilege not only in promoting the EPL, but also in gaining democratic power, economic advantages, and industry advantages in many sectors where the language was a necessity. Until now, most of the popular football leagues like La Liga, Italian Serie A, and German Bundesliga are under English versions of commentary in different regions of the world due to the vast use of it as a common language. No salary caps. The first reason was a macroeconomic one, while this one is a microeconomic factor of the Premier League system that made the league one of the best in the world. There is no salary cap in the Premier League. Now the question here is, what is a salary cap in the first place? The salary cap is a strategy followed by leagues around the world to keep their domestic competitions more competitive. Every club in the league does not have the popularity as the others. If you look into the popularity indexes of football clubs, Barcelona, Real Madrid, or Manchester United are the clubs with the most fans in the world. While Cadiz, playing in the same league as Barcelona or Real Madrid, does not have as much as 1% of fans compared with Real Madrid. This way, Cadiz does not have a large revenue stream like the above-mentioned three club giants, and they cannot pay large salaries to their players like Barcelona or Real Madrid. So, the top leagues in Europe use a salary cap that limits the average salaries paid to the player by a club. There is a limit to the salary clubs can pay out every year to the players. This makes a balanced salary structure within the league system, and all the clubs can stay in the competition. This system of the salary cap is implemented everywhere, but not only in one place. That is the English Premier League. Large investments were made in the league. The Premier League has no salary cap, which makes it easier for the EPL teams to collect the best players in the world. Also, the larger revenues coming from advertisements, TV rights, and broadcasts assure more revenue to the EPL clubs. Simply put, having no salary cap has made the EPL a challenging environment for competition and also ensured the best quality footballers play in this league. The propaganda of English media. This sounds weird, but the truth is that English media is one of the most powerful media in the world. The media over the years have done well to promote their stars more than anyone else in other top 4 European leagues. The present world largely rates branding. The media has glorified DPL players and their teams in such a manner that they have manipulated people to believe they are the best. A very deep conspiracy works for the English to glorify their league to the people of the world. No doubt, the Premier League is the best in the world in terms of sports quality too. The 20 teams playing in the league highly invest in their players to get the best potential in every game and make the English League the single most entertaining unit in Europe. An example of this is Nottingham Forest. The 2 times European champions were out of the league system for 22 years, and after 23 years of long wait, the club has come to the league in 2022. And after these 23 years, the club has directly invested €146.8 million in buying players only to stay in the league and not get relegated. Even the current European champions Real Madrid from Spain did not spend this much money in the year 2022. This immense amount of money was invested by the club only to stay in the competition. Because of the large number of sponsorships, TV coverage, and ticket revenue, the club will earn from EPL will bring the money back in a short time. The hype the media has created over the years has been working like magic for the clubs. This is the result of the media propaganda that the clubs have been able to get larger business profits than most league competitions in the world. The English media does not only glorify their league, but also their players to always be on the top of advertisements campaigns. There is a saying that a player whose worth is 20 million euros in the global market will be worth 100 million if he is English or Brazilian. Brazil's immense impact on football and the English media's never-ending craving for overhyping their players make it this way. The FPL. This part is the most interesting part of the full case study. Fantasy Premier League, aka FPL, is a magical and game-changing game for the Premier League. The FPL is an online-based game where players act like managers and select their teams based on their performances in the league. The results of the games are fully dependent on the outcomes of the original game. Though from the outside, FPL looks like a mere addition to the marketing and advertising campaigns of the Premier League. It is a big game played by the Premier League to get into the consumer psychology of the Premier League fans. Explaining the FPL psychology through the overall gameplay so that you will understand how the EPL is using technology to continue its run as the most successful league. There are around 4.7 billion audiences of the EPL globally. More than 650 million families in the world watch the EPL in their homes worldwide. This makes the EPL a giant money-making machine. In the 2022 season of the EPL, it generated 3,100 million British pounds from matchday revenues. Also, it made 1,600 million British pounds from sponsorships. On the other hand, FPL is only a small match prediction gaming platform where around 1.1 million players around the world play according to the reports of 2023. The main revenue stream of the Fantasy Premier League is the ads-based revenue. The question is why? Why did the Premier League invest in such a small project? In FPL, the players have to predict the best 11 of the day, and they are given a ranking based on their teams. Though FPL is not a large source of income for the EPL, it is a prediction-based game where the players have to follow almost every game of the league. This way, the game doesn't only engage the people to watch more PL games, but also ensures that the FPL players know about the large number of players playing in the league. This doesn't only make them the audience of the league, but also the people around the FPL players get to know more about the EPL. Only through a simple prediction-based Android game, the FPL is having an impact on a large number of Premier League fans worldwide. And the connectivity of the league is what brings more advertisers and sponsors to the EPL. Revenue stream. The revenue streams of the EPL clubs are 1. Ticket sales from every home match in all competitions. 2. A large number of TV sponsorships and coverage are all around the world. 3. Food and beverage sales during the matches. 4. Restaurants, museums, and accessories sales. 5. Jersey sales. 6. Sponsorships. The living standards of English people and the country being one of the richest in the world has helped the EPL to be the biggest football league in the world. The UK is one of the most economically strong units in the world, and big investments are made by the clubs, which they bring back in the same capitalist fashion. A good example of this is the level of investments made in the English League. Already the Arabs are making large investments in football. The takeover of Manchester City and the takeover of Newcastle United is a big examples of this. But again, in the year 2022, there had been rumors that the tech giant Apple has shown interest in buying the struggling English giants Manchester United. The Premier League is getting more and more dynamic every day, which attracts investors continuously. Many leagues across the world have achieved success in their regional and later worldwide markets. However, many league administrations have yet to discover what the magical qualities that worked for the English Premier League. This case study is a demonstration of how the EPL system, investors, and the English media have worked together to make the league a money-making machine for themselves and the nation.